Morning! This morning we're off to London to buy a goat. That is a sentence I never thought I'd say. So we live very close to London. That is where we're going. 37 miles. It's a place called the Isle of Dogs. We're going to the Isle of Dogs, mate. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't believe it, but there's actually a farm there. I'm going to take you along to show you the place because I think it's going to be really interesting. So shall we? Better do a light board check. And then stick the hazards on. Lovely. Oh, do the lights work? Get out of here. Yeah, baby. Gonna need a number plate. And where would I put that? Now, do we fix that on there then? Ah, that's not gonna stay there, is it? Oh, so that ain't bad, you know. Bit of tape or something. Shows a bit of willing, doesn't it? So we're just on our way to London. We've had to just stop by a friend on the way just to help him run some sheep across the road. He's going to come down there and they're going to run up this yard. So we're just blocking gaps for him and it's on the way. So 2 birds with 1 stone. So we've just gone into the London ultra low emission zone, the ULEZ, which means I now have to pay £12.50 just to drive my truck here.
That is London. I would show you the Millennium Dome, but
it's over there. There's a massive IKEA in the way. This has got to be the weirdest place I've ever gone to pick a goat up from. 1897. Let me tell you a fun fact about the Blackwall Tunnel. It is built really wonky. For when horse and carts used to go through it, horses didn't see the light at the end and bolt their way through it. So it's built like a snake so that it's dark all the way around until you get to the end. That is a fact that might actually not be a fact, but I like it, so I'm going to keep it. If they can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, they don't
know that
they don't
running.
spook and run at it. They just carry on being steady. So they built it. That's why when you drive through it, it's all like terrifyingly close. It's all very tight. Bring Ben here as well. So the Blackwall Tunnel goes underneath the River Thames. We are now the other side of the River Thames. We are now north. Excuse, he's going to cut me up.
well done.
That's what me and Zoe do instead of swearing at people when we're driving. When they drive like idiots, we do that.
Yeah, we do.
They get the baby finger treatment.
Where?
Just down here. Apparently there's a farm just down here.
What?
Apparently there's a farm just down here. Apparently I'll keep going.
Mudshoot Park and Farm.
Perhaps I can go on the intercom. Hi, I've come to see Tommy. Alright, thank you. Here he comes. What is that?
During the Second World War, obviously the docks before all that got built up there, they were all working docks, weren't they? Mudshoot had 4 of these anti-aircraft guns on them, and it was the main line of defence for the working docks in this part of London.
So when the Germans
they
literally
usually they'd follow the line of the river, wouldn't they? These 4 guns that were here were the main line of defence for the working docks at that moment in time.
Rah. And the docks were pretty important, weren't
Yeah,
they?
this is my second stint here as the farm manager.
Yeah.
My first stint, this is where I housed my cattle over winter, because these ammunition bunkers.
What, in here?
Yeah, we used to wood chip the floor.
Yeah.
And these ammunition bunkers were just the right size for a full-size cow to fit underneath.
What?
And stand head to tail. I came back and I had a bit of a do because I'd lost my winter cattle house into a gun. But it's important that people know.
There's a squirrel there for you, Zoe. They're your favourite.
I hate squirrels.
Zoe hates squirrels. Look, he's going to have you.
They will jump on you.
What, are
No,
they
they
really
will
that friendly?
not.
They'll climb
I
up and you get
cannot-
them jumping in prams and stuff like that.
What?
You'll probably have all the comments on you. You should go, oh, what's it doing with all them squirrels?
Well, we are in the middle of London. You can't
You know,
just
we've got
run around with a gun.
crows and magpies and everything.
Well, you've got other life on a farm. Fancy that.
You know, and unfortunately,
32 acres this, by the way.
2 acres.
32 acres.
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it?
There's
Your
not many
backdrop
sheep
is
that graze
crazy.
with that backdrop there, is there?
No.
And you've come on a really nice day. How the place got its name
Yeah.
was all the mud and the silt was pumped here in great big chutes,
Right.
Yeah.
and it was sculpted into this.
Oh, right.
That's how it got its name, the mud chute.
So under here is all just
This
sludge.
is all probably something, you know, remnants of one of the craze bodies that they pumped out
Yeah.
the docks and stuff like that. You know, it's why the grass is so green in certain
Yeah.
patches.
You're doing a load of fencing. How do you
We-
get your funding?
We have a load of corporate groups that come, so all these big buildings here,
Yeah.
4 or 5 of the groups had a budget of 10 grand.
So you get the corporate lot to do your actual fencing, to
Yeah,
do the
under
work?
supervision.
Oh yeah, as part of their
So they'll
charity.
pay for the
yeah.
materials
and then come and
they'll
do
do
it
the work.
as a
Love
corporate
it.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And I
good
mean,
that. Yeah,
it's-
that's why they've only half done it. Look.
Well, I mean, yeah, we've got all of this. And the
9
other
to
thing as
5,
well,
isn't
the
they?
re-
I thought we were close to town.
We're the largest inner city farm in Europe.
Really?
Europe.
Yeah.
Wow. Hampshires? Are they
No,
Hampshires?
these are Oxfords.
Are they Oxfords? Ah, look,
You there?
showing
Come on.
myself right up there.
You
Right.
then, come on. You then, come on.
Are they like, yeah, it's
So these are the largest. There we go. Look, nice lame sheep.
lame one at the front.
That's
Hang on,
for you.
hang on, hang on,
For you, you know.
hang on.
Like to keep
Not
it
lame
here,
anymore, mate, don't worry.
You know.
Man's got the skills. Got a nice haircut, hasn't she?
She's really
She's got the same
friendly.
barnet as me.
Yep. Well, the reason why they have that left on, we leave that on, and the reason why that is because,
I thought it said it looked cool.
well, I mean, it does. But,
Yeah.
you know, the reason why
Sick.
it's left on originally is because nearly all of the downland sheep breeds are black-faced and black-legged. So once
Yeah.
you shear them, clean shear them, there's no way of telling the difference.
Oh,
So
okay,
the
yeah.
Oxfords always had a top knot left on.
Oh, it's
but
like a
also-
traditional
Yeah, and also as well, it was to check the wool quality, if people come and bought them afterwards, you see.
Ah, so once they've been shorn, you can still check how good the wool is.
Yeah. So we'd leave the top knot on, and then it's become part of the breed standard now.
Oh, right. I like the llamas. I'm quite a fan of a llama, secret fan. I hate
hates
alpacas.
alpacas?
Sorry everyone, but I'm just not a fan of an
Out of all the
alpaca at all.
families, I taught animal management for 5 years at a land-based college,
Yeah.
and we had 2 alpacas, and for their entire lives, their morning and evening routine was being caught up, put on a head collar and lead rope, walked from stable to paddock, and then the reverse. And every single time you went to catch them, it was like it was the first time.
First time
They
ever.
just sort of went, ah!
Oh,
Got three
look outside.
little-
Oh, look outside.
Oh, God, I
Mate.
hate them so honestly.
They
If
do.
that jumps,
They do get sort of close to you, like they're not scared at all. But it's a
I
problem.
got attacked by a squirrel once and I had to go and have a
Hate a
tetanus
squirrel.
jab because it got attached to my finger and I was going like that and the squirrel was attached.
The problem is
Zoe's scarred for life.
well, I mean, it's
Not physically, just mentally from the squirrel.
The problem is people come to feed them.
Hello, sweetheart.
One of the main
Oh,
points on
mate.
TripAdvisor,
Go to mud
for-
shoots.
Go to mud shoot and feed the squirrels.
That's
and then
awesome.
Can't
earlier
you buy
on,
Thanks,
food
guys.
for animals here?
Yeah.
To feed
Guys,
animals?
don't come to mud shoot and feed
don't
the
come to
squirrels.
mud shoot and feed the squirrels. No,
You're
2
not
of them
doing
are
that.
water broken.
Yeah.
One of them is mental.
Right. Oh, they're all coming at us now. Uh-oh, look. That kid's going to get attacked. And pigeons, do you ever have to nail them on there? Secretly after dark. So
This part of
peregrine
London.
falcons actually live on them high rises
yeah.
and then they come and eat the pigeons
Yeah.
there.
Because if you think about their
That is
natural,
cool.
their
Uh
natural,
oh, you're being hunted, by the way.
their natural
Just so you know.
habitat is.
He's after your Gucci handbag. I've got a massive soft spot for the Anglo-Nubians.
They are probably the most, like, out of all the breeds, the most like a wet blanket. Like,
They are
you know,
so wet blankety,
if anything
yeah.
sort of just as much goes near them, they're sort of like, I'm going to die.
That's it, yeah. I'm going to have diarrhea
And
for
the
2
scream they
weeks.
do, the
Oh, yeah.
scream they do
Well, we
as well
just-
makes me
We
wet
was just
myself.
How far do you live from here then?
about 45 minutes on
Do
a
you?
good day.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, but that could be like 2 miles in London.
Yeah.
45
It's
minutes.
like, I live in Streatham in South London.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's it's on a clear day 45 minutes, on a
Yeah.
bad day 2.5 hours.
Look how fat that squirrel is. It's the fattest squirrel I've ever seen.
That jumps on your face, honestly.
Look how fat you are. Oh, he's coming at me. Boo. He's not scared at all, is he?
If he jumps,
He's coming, he's coming. So you leave this open to the public. How do you get money out of the public? Because surely there's got to be a source of revenue for you.
The issue
to
is
keep things going, right?
Yeah, it costs about £650,000 a year to run. Just the departments that I look after. So I manage the farm, the open space, and the education department is what I oversee. We receive 32 grand a year from the local authority. That's the only local authority or governmental funding that we receive. The rest of what we do, we have to write charitable grants and stuff like that.
The government give you 32 grand a year.
So the local authority give us 32 grand a year.
Yeah.
The government don't give us a penny.
Okay, so East London Council.
Tower Hamlets.
Tower Hamlets, literally.
London Borough Tower Hamlets give us 32 grand a year
to run the place.
To manage the open space. All the other costs we have to sort of fundraise for and wage bills and stuff like that. When you look at it, well, I've obviously worked all the way through COVID, coming and looking after the animals and stuff like that with a couple of other people, and this was the place where everyone came to get their 1 hour's exercise.
So you have to try and raise like 600 grand a year to keep the place.
Well, and some.
And some. Yeah.
You know, because the thing is what.
Well, this goat's getting more and more expensive. So.
Because what you got to remember is everything, like we said, everything we have to have comes in. So straw, hay, feed,
everything.
And now Mayor of London has decided to put the ULEZ charge on.
Yeah,
you know, so we have the vets, the farriers, the knacker man, the muck man, the feed man, all of them people we have had to incur an extra £12.50 on every single delivery.
What are you more passionate about, breeding the like quality stock that you like to breed, or like the education of the public coming in and learning about farming?
People need to know about farming.
Yeah.
You know, originally, obviously, I'm a product of city farming, born and raised on a council estate in the middle of southwest London. Yeah. You know, my dad runs the family's painting and decorating business.
Yeah.
And looks and sounds so stereotypically South London.
What, like proper geezer?
Yeah. It started, obviously, I didn't know anything about farming at all.
Yeah.
You know, went and visited my local city farm at 8.
Sorry, my GoPro just died at just the worst time. So you are a true product of a farm like this?
Yes,
like an inner city farm where people can come and learn that have no idea about farming, from a painting and decorating background in the middle of London, to be able to educate the public.
Yeah, decided at 8 years of age that's when I could volunteer.
Yeah.
And after that first day, came home and told my dad and my stepmum and my mum, when I went back to hers.
I was going to say, were they all living together?
You know, they were very.
That must have been a chaotic household.
They were very pre-2023. You know, like they were ahead of the game. You know, what's the fancy word for it now? Thruple. They weren't doing that in the 90s.
Yeah,
they really weren't.
Yeah, no.
You know, I've been very lucky to meet some very, very, very good people in farming that took the time to give a chance to a kid from London.
Yeah.
You know. Most of them were Northerners, to be fair.
Yeah.
But then...
Yeah, but they're a lot nicer up north, aren't they?
I mean, you've got organisations like the NFU, you've got all of these big farming organisations.
Yeah.
Why have they not tapped into this? We see 16,000 school-age children a year here. That's just through kids that are booked in on tours and on workshops and stuff like that. That's not including...
So the schools booking with you,
so we do farm tours. Yeah, a year.
Yeah, wow.
And then that's not including all the kids, the school-age kids that come and visit.
Wow.
So if you totted that up, you'd be looking at sort of 20,000+ kids.
Yeah.
You know, if each one of them goes away knowing that a chicken lays an egg, that cows produce milk and beef. You know, because I only ask one question when I take them around on the tour, and that's, I'm a farmer, my job is to produce something that we eat, drink or wear. What do we get from ducks? What do we get? You know, and a lot of the kids don't know.
No, I know, yeah. It terrified us, didn't it?
When I first started here, we had a kid that came, and they asked me, where on a chicken does the egg come from? Showed them. The teacher then returned for 5 years after that. She said to me, Tom, you know that kid has never eaten an egg since then.
we need to try and...
What's
that? They're not...
They're Chinese geese, so we've got a pair of them. They got the big lump on their head, and the technical term for that...
Do they crossbreed?
Yeah, they can do.
They can,
It's a knob.
What, the thing on its head's called a knob?
Yeah.
So it's a knob-head goose?
Yeah, and the bigger the knob, bigger the knob on the head, the better the gander. So
no,
really, you know, even
not.
In poultry showing, size doesn't matter.
Size matter?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's my life ruined.
You're ruined.
That's crazy. So the knob on its head's called a knob?
Yeah.
And that there's a Chinese goose?
That's a Chinese goose.
That's the Chinese goose for you. They're not really renowned, I don't think, for having big knob heads, are they?
Well, the
Chinese?
thing is,
I wouldn't say they're the most renowned.
well,
For size?
I mean, it's yeah. Well, up until 2 weeks ago, this was a cafe that was franchised out.
Right.
So it was open 6 days.
What, the Mud Shoot Kitchen was the cafe?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so people could come here and have breakfast
yeah,
and then
but
go
we
for a little
didn't
walk.
have-
And that's all like stables and stuff
Well,
like
these are all let now. There's like pop-up units. So
that. Oh, okay.
at the moment, we sell Christmas trees too.
Lovely. If you're in London, come and buy a Christmas tree.
You know, diversification.
There we go.
and all that jazz.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Got to get the buzzwords
Yeah,
in.
we got 600 grand deficit here. Got some Christmas trees to sell.
Was thinking of setting up an OnlyFans, but
Yeah.
and this courtyard here is the only parts of the farm that's locked up overnight time.
Okay, right.
The only great big huge gate. So that's
Yeah.
why it's all
So people can't ride the donkeys at night.
no, exactly. And they did use them.
Darn
The
it.
old days.
Yeah. Yeah, I love a
So
donkey.
these are our two.
Fun fact, I nearly bought 3 donkeys this year.
So
It was close.
these are from the donkey sanctuary. So we're a guardian home for donkey sanctuary donkeys.
Oh, right.
And these two we use for therapy and stuff like that.
He's going to do the job. Oh, he's a fair thing, isn't he? He knows something's up.
Yeah.
We've been in once this morning.
Oh, I can't even open it.
Childproof.
Yes, that's childproof me. That's me done then. What a boy. Where did you get him from?
He's originally from Scotland.
Scotland?
Yeah.
Oh, he's Scottish. Goodness me, he's a size man. You alright? Don't be upset.
For an animal of its size, it's the most stupid noise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big for him to make that sort of.
God, he can barely stand up in there. He's big, isn't he?
He'll do you the job.
Oh, he did the job alright, yeah.
So blonde.
You can't come and see me and not go away with a duck.
We come to get a goat. Now we're going home with a duck as well, somehow.
Or more. How many?
No, not more. Probably just one. I do quite like these little guys.
I like the little guys, but
I think they'd fly away at home. This is how we empty the swimming pool. This is what I need at mine. Yeah, to empty the swimming pool. Become a bit of a duck enthusiast. We're going to try and breed some runner ducks next year. So what better place to take a duck as well from? So is that him, is it? That's going to be the boy.
That is.
That's going to be our daddy.
There you go.
He's a really tall one, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah,
really handsome.
particularly
really
tall.
Duck's not bad either, is he?
Is that?
That's all
what are we going to
chocolate.
call him? Okay, I'm going to think of that on the way home. Look how good this box is. I actually think the box is worth more than the duck. That's ridiculous.
Charlie
If-
bought our ducks in a
If Toyota,
Well, I mean, Charlie needs to up her game then, doesn't she, really? To be honest, you know what I'm
if
saying?
Toyota made boxes, mate, look at that. We are back from our adventures. Jeez, Quacky Chan's mad.
He's so tall.
He definitely sticks out.
He looks so cold, doesn't he?
Do you reckon they're gonna like
I think they'll be just fine.
flirt with him or not?
Oh yeah.
He's gonna make some duck moves, I reckon. That's
He's
especially
so
when
cool,
he
yeah,
dry
yeah.
humps, yeah, that's his. What a day. I don't even know where to start. A place like that, managed by a person like Tom, them sort of places are just brilliant. A farm in the middle of a city like London that welcomes best part of 20,000 people on a year to come and have a look and see what they're doing and learn what a farm animal is and that a chicken lays an egg. It's just like, and the amount of stuff, we were talking off camera, the amount of stuff that Tom does for like people with learning difficulties and additional needs. I don't know what to describe it anymore, but just like, you know, people with disabilities and all sorts of things like that. The amount of work and time and effort that someone like Tom puts into give them a chance of just doing normal things. And I'm so bad at explaining these sort of things, but honestly, places like that are awesome. Like, what a cool place. I'm going to drop a link in the description so you can go and have a look at their website. You can go and visit it. If you're in London, go and visit it, go and have a little walk round. Don't feed the squirrels. But yeah, just what a day, what an awesome place. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit different. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it would be worth taking the camera there because I knew it would be like a really interesting place. Thanks for coming. I'll catch you on the next one. Till next time.